All right, so we're here at Real Rise. I got my buddy with me, Steve from Georgia. And Steve, I want you to share, a little bit about your history in real estate and what made you end up at Real Broker when you decided to make the move.
Good. So we're friends. So we're not going to look so posed on this one. All right. So let's just really talk about this. So what got me at Real? You and I talked for really a long time, year or so. And really, and it's hard to really talk about culture because you can talk it until you feel it. And I'll be honest with you, I just joined Real September, finally did it. And they had their first convention in September in San Antonio. I was there with you.
Yep.
And that was where really I felt culture. And it's hard to really, that's why I say it's hard to explain until you feel it. Where we talk about there's no real fractionalization, no real clicks, no real anything. And you really, really felt that. Everybody wanted to help everybody. Even here today, fast forward, almost 4 years later, 4 years later, it's fourth one, 3 years later. And, it's just still the same sharing environment. I mean, we've talked to several people that we don't even know.
Yep.
And it's just however we can help them.
Yep. So awesome. So when you were picking different models, what made you come to this specific model? Was it cap, splits, a little of everything?
It's a little everything. So, because, at the time I was running a team, still am running a team. And not to play this down, I mean, it did move for me. Yeah. So it's a lower cap for me from where I was at. The split was a little bit lower, so that means that it just kind of pushes it out a little bit further than the slope. It's less money.
Yeah.
Honestly, the reward of the elite was much better because it's all one award. It's not sectioned out, we're going to give you partial here, partial there, partial there. You got to kind of keep jumping through hoops.
Right.
It's a big one. It's a big one for both of us. My team, they were able to move over, and some of this won't sound like much, but to move from an 80-20 to a 85-15 is kind of big when you're splitting the pie a lot.
Yep.
No monthly fee. That's big for them. So there's the team incentive made more sense for me to retain the people that were with me because I don't want to be a revolving door and keep going through people. Absolutely. So Rebecca, I mean, she's been with me for I think almost 7 years now. So, it's about trying to keep the people with me that we can keep in there.
And for those with team members, that's important. A lot of people that have joined Real, they all have real money in their bank account and their stock accounts. Yeah. And for me, just seeing an agent happy about having $5,000.
Oh yeah.
That they invested their own money and it, grew.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing. And most brokerages don't have that.
So, and that's very important because now what we have is we have portfolios. And we're rewarded for, agent attraction, capping, those kind of things. And I've been in this 3 decades, so I've been at other companies. And I've got a lot of certificates, I've got a lot of plaques, I've got some hats that say certain things, that I capped. But there's no value to any of those things. And we left a company that had a stock program, and I've got a portfolio that was there. I've got a portfolio that's here that's mine, that I vested, so it's mine. Yep. So it's very important. So now when you talk about having a career worth owning, it's not even the career, it's that there's an exit plan.
Yep.
That isn't our retirement.
Yeah. And I spent, I'm 24 years in, you got me beat, but it was amazing to jump into this model. And, after, I left the regular model, I think 17 years after being in business. And in 12 months, I had more than I had for my prior 17.
Yeah.
And, that was amazing. So last question for you. Who in the agent community is a good fit for Real or Real would be a good fit for? What type of agent?
So that's the cool thing about this company is it's really it's a one size fits all because there's different people in here. There's different trainings in here. So brand new, you can, if a lot of dual career people that are going to be moving into this company. Well, because we are a virtual company, and you can see so much of it on Zoom, you don't have to be at the office at 10 a.m., or 1 a.m. p.m. or whatever. You can attend that training at your convenience. And that new agent training that's in there, the 6-week program deal, that's some of the best training in the country right now. It's spot on.
Yeah. And our training community, by the way, you have to be either a proven trainer or an elite agent, which means you're doing a lot of business in today's market. So it's an awesome opportunity. So we're going to bring you some more info from some other agents. Thanks, buddy.
All right, man.